If I told you there's a card that you pay 1x and you get 5x ROI the first year guaranteed, you would ask me,
Miguel, where's the catch?
I have this card right here and I'm excited to share it because I actually got it myself, and I'm gonna share in this video the breakdown on why it's such a no-brainer to get it at least the first year. However, there's one catch with this card, so if you are okay with it, perfect. If not, then don't sign up for it. I'm gonna explain it in detail so you can make an informed decision by the end of this video. The company promotes this card as for business owners or entrepreneurs looking for exclusive perks and VIP treatment without breaking the bank. Is it worth it? Should you get one? You will decide for yourself at the end of this video. So follow me on the screen because I digged into every detail I found on the website and made this analysis on a Google Sheets. So as you can see, it has different tabs. And at the end, I'll show you the conclusion where the goal was it has to have a positive ROI. If not, out. I already have too many cards. I don't need one more. But I thought if it was a bad product, why they say in the website there's over 100,000 members worldwide who have gotten the card and they keep renewing it for 8 years. So when I saw those testimonials and case studies, the real question was, how much value do you actually get from it? And most importantly, what is the catch? I found one I'm also going to share with you. But first, let's talk about the perks. Founders Cards give you access to over 500 exclusive offers across different categories. Some of the standout benefits include travel perks. You can see elite discounts on airlines like American Airlines, Delta, JetBlue. Plus, you get deals on luxury hotels like Hilton, Marriott for frequent travelers. This can add up to serious savings. Actually, that's one of the most important points of why I got this card. Then business tools, discounts on services that entrepreneurs actually use, like Salesforce, Apple products. And here's the key, Stripe. That's gonna be the decisive factor. Keep this in your mind until the end of the video. Because these deals, this section, the business cards, can cut down significantly your expenses, therefore giving a massive ROI to this card. And then lifestyle perks, those who want to drive a luxury car or access exclusive events. Well, one of the biggest selling points is the American Airlines Elite Status Challenge, in case you fly with them, or the Marriott Platinum Challenge, which is one that I'm after. I'm almost getting there. And soon in another video, you're gonna see when I reach it because I am convinced I'm gonna get it. And one of the things that I like about this card is that you can see the members actually sharing their experiences. For example, in this Marriott challenge here, Nick got the Gold Elite. Then here, Daniel mentioning he got his status updated just 2 days after signing up to the challenge. And this goes on and on and on with all of these categories and different services perks that you see here on the screen. But even with this massive proof, here's where things get interesting, because this card isn't for everyone, for 3 different reasons. Number one, the annual fee. The membership costs around $5.95 a year. They also have the option of $9.95. The prices change and they share a ton of coupons, something that I'm gonna get at the end, because I have one for you that can save you multiple hundreds of dollars. But more on that at the end. If not, you'll have to pay $9.95. You need to evaluate if these perks make up for the upfront cost. Number two, you might see value if you're going to hotels, if you're renting the cars, if you're flying in these airlines frequently. So if you're a business owner that moves around, it's for you. If not, if you're staying in Airbnbs or you're staying in long lease apartments, you're not gonna get the juice out of this card. And number three, there are some overlapping benefits. If you already hold a premium card like the Amex Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the FoundersCard's perk may overlap. For example, with my Chase Sapphire Reserve, I already had gold membership for 18 months. So I didn't need it for this. For example, if I had here my Amex Bomboy Brilliant card, I would have Platinum immediately. I would not even have to go through the challenge. The good thing is that FoundersCard, this membership, they did the heavy lifting for you. They already negotiated with these brands, and the more brands they had together, the bigger the critical mass effect. Then more brands, oh, if Marriott accepted them and Hilton accepted, oh, I'm also gonna give this perk to this man. Oh, I'm also gonna give this perk to this brand. And then the fashion items, and then the renting for the cars. So they're getting some movement, some momentum in here. And I see this as well as an asset, something that you can start now And in the future, even if they increase the price, you'll probably be grandfathered or you will already keep the benefits for being an existing customer. The only question here is, are you going to use these services enough to justify the cost? Yes or no? So who benefits the most from the Founders Card? I think three different categories of people. When we go at this section of the spreadsheet, that by the way, you can get in the description down below, you have British Airways, United Airlines, Emirates, Singapore, etc. 10 to 12 to 25% saved on the fares of the ticket. So on a 1K flight, that can be $250 right away, just one flight. Imagine you take multiple with them, or you take multiple with Singapore Airlines, that's $150 for a 1K flight. So number one, frequent travelers. Number two, owners of online businesses. And this is the huge one. When you have the Elite All Access tier, you get the first $50,000 processed through your Stripe account, which can be already existent. You don't need to create a new one. You get the fees off. So considering that Stripe has fees of 3% times 50K, that's 1,500. So if you can get a coupon, you're gonna have the access here with this link. You will have a price of $295 the first year, which means that you will get this perk of the Stripe fees off. So from paying $295, you're gonna save $1,500 right away if you process at least $50,000 through Stripe in 1 year. Plus all of these perks that I'm mentioning here. Plus number three, if you are the one who also goes to hotels like Hilton, you can get the gold status, or you go to Marriott, and you're gonna have immediate gold, or you can sign up for this platinum challenge. So instead of 50 nights at Marriott, you can get it in just 15. All of these perks, as you can see here in the spreadsheet, everything is compared, and I put here the source of where you can find more about all of this information. Here's the ROI calculator, and you can put here some assumptions. Okay, there's the category, there's the benefit, the perk in detail, and here the assumption. Okay, I don't use United Airlines, I barely use Emirates or Singapore Airlines, and if I use them, I usually use points, so I'm not gonna get those benefits myself. So I'm just putting here what I assume is gonna be my use in 1 year out of this. The biggest, in my case, it's going to Marriott properties. As you can see, I'm expecting to save the first year $14,350 with the perks of the platinum status, plus the convenience of the late checkouts and 50% more Marriott points, etc., etc. So here you can make your assumptions. This is a spreadsheet, Google Docs, that you can make a copy and then edit at your own will. I included the screenshots, I included the source of this, and then there's a mention of the Elite tier, if it's worth paying more to have access to these perks here or not. Again, this will change, they will change their offer, but this is already a good analysis and a nice overview. And then you can see the fine print and see the last changes in their website, which is always updated. And if you have any questions, reach out to support, which by the way, they're pretty fast. So all in all, the Founders Card can be a great tool, a great addition to your portfolio of cards. In this case, it's a membership. So if you're a traveler, a business owner, somebody who enjoys the luxury stays, the rental cars, purchasing some clothes, well, you're gonna love this brand, because I see on their Instagram, I follow them, and it's good because you can see the new additions that they are continuously expanding. So you're like, oh, you're a member, you now also have access to this and access to this and access to that. So it's rewarding and exciting to see that, wow, with the same membership, now I can do more by doing nothing. They do the heavy lifting for you and they create the new partnerships. So I would say download the spreadsheet down below, make your assumptions, make your calculations, and then decide if this is for you or not, especially knowing that you have a discount code over there that's going to save you multiple hundreds of dollars in the first year. Now, before I end, the catch that I promised, the first year you have this Stripe advantage. You have the Marriott challenge, but that's not something for every year. So then year 2, you will have much lower ROI because of all the perks that it's just for the first year of sign up, but that's up to you. Let me know in the comments if you find the Founders Card worth it, if it's something you pull the trigger on, and if you eventually get it and pull the trigger like I did, send me a picture saying, hey, I got it. That's all for this video. There's more on premium cards. You can find it right here. I talk about the Marriott challenge and how you can get the gold and the platinum status faster and cheaper. Watch it right here. I'll see you there.